Well, howdy doody today, everyone. I'm doing another painting. It's going to be a pretty exciting painting today, so tune in. Make sure you guys subscribe so you get to find more of my fun videos and you get to follow me and get to learn as I learn and grow as I grow. That's always a fun part. I'm going to teach you something today. I hope. It's going to be kind of fun. This is going to be an interesting one because I don't know, do things a little bit in reverse this time. Maybe a little bit reverse. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. What a beautiful day again today. I'm pretty excited. So getting over this cold, but I think I'm doing better. And that's what matters. I'm doing better. Alrighty. Everyone doing okay today? I appreciate you tuning in. I really do. Thank you for spending time with me like this. Thank you for tuning into my channel and sharing some time with me. It does make me feel pretty special. It does make me feel special. You know, I'm kind of excited kind of excited in how my channel's going actually. It's pretty exciting. I'm getting subscribers, I'm getting likes, I'm getting people commenting on my blog. It's actually pretty cool. If I can, I'm trying to do something here. I don't know if it'll work or not. I'm trying to do more like a fan look. I don't know. What do you think? I think that looks kind of neat. I think it looks neat. I think that looks pretty neat. Kind of doing a bit of a fan look here. Always remember, when you're doing a planet, not only do you have the light on the top, we also have the light on the bottom. Reflected light. There's always something giving off light, right? There's always something giving off light. Always remember that. Just like that, see that? Now what I want to do is just get a little bit of a highlight up here. There we go. Alrighty. Now what I'm going to do, I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we go. I know watching me dry paint isn't the most exciting thing in the world, so I spared you. On with the good stuff here. On with the good stuff. And I'm doing today, I'm just trying to find some interesting colors here. It's going to be another kind of a fire in the sky kind of look, I think that's a lot of people like looking at sunsets, and they love it when the sky turns like a big blaze of oranges and yellows. And so be it. That's what I'm going to do today. This guy's kind of acting up a little bit. It's always scary when you have to clean off one of your paint nozzles. You just never know which way it's going to act. Just never know. Might spray back in your face. That certainly isn't something you want. That's for sure. There. Anyone trying any of these techniques? Anyone ever wanted to actually do it themselves and see what happens? By all means, use my videos as a how-to guide. That's why I always say, step by step, you guys want to learn how to do this, follow what I'm doing. Right? Follow what I'm doing. That way, you learn. You'll be like, oh, wait a minute. That's how he's doing that. Now I get it. And that's the funnest part. I'm going to have to throw this can out eventually. I'm tweaking it dry. Look at this thing, right? I like to get every last little bit out. It's kind of fun. There we go. Yeah. Well, looks pretty good. And I want a little bit of a transition there. Yeah. And I'm going to throw a little bit more yellow. See what I'm doing? I'm spraying the actual bowl. I'm not actually spraying the paper. I'm spraying the bowl. And what that does, it doesn't saturate the paper. It gives you a little bit of a hint. See that? A little bit of a hint. What's your favorite time of year? I'm kind of curious. Anyone have a favorite time of year? It's Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, New Year's, their birthdays. I mean, everyone likes a birthday, right? As we get the good stuff. Stuff we've been waiting for all year. Well, my personal best time of the year, I think, coming up fairly soon, and that is Thanksgiving. Canada usually celebrate Thanksgiving around the 11th or so of October, and that is by far my favorite time of the year. I love Thanksgiving. I love the fall. I really do. I enjoy the fall. When the leaves are turning. When the start smelling like fires in the air, or someone's burning, you know, their trees and their leaves and things like that. Then you have Thanksgiving. Pumpkin pie, turkey. Wow. Get me excited. Oh, there you go, eh? Nice. That's a good looking planet. And you see what I did here? Now watch this. Excuse me. I notice that most people, when they paint a planet, is the black part, the shadow, they go all the way down, right down, like that. But if you look at a ball always has reflected light down here. So that's going to be lit up a little bit. And then you have the shadow, and then it gradually goes into lighting. And when you're doing this, make sure where it's light, you paint dark behind it. This is darker, and this is lighter. Because what that does is it makes the planet stand out more. It makes it more round. See how that looks? Just a little tip. Just a little tip. Try that next time you're painting. See what happens. Okay, well, I'm going to do another at the cross painting today, I think. Because I have a friend that wants like 5 of them done for their friends and family. So, yeah, it's a lot of paintings. Hey, I'm game. I like it. I think that's just fine. Now, remember me in the beginning saying that I'm going to try something different today. Now, different. going to work? Well, that's another story. I don't know. But we're going to try. I'm going to try and make it work. And if it doesn't work, then it's just something I can say, I tried. Right? That's what I'm doing here. Juicer. Okay, what I'm going to do is spray that. And then, not sure if it's going to work or not, but just trying to add a little more of a organic feel to the painting. And by organic, I mean something that's a little bit more fluid, maybe. This would be a good way of looking at it. What do you think? I think I did something interesting here. I think so. I think I did something a little interesting there. And I'm going to grab... No, I don't want black. I'm trying to find my... There's my red eye. Boy, I put them some places. And like I said before, I have a heck of a time spotting them because what ends up happening is they end up getting a different color on them. And then they end up looking like the color that got sprayed on them instead of their actual color. That messes me right up. Yeah. Every time I see you come over here, it's just because I'm throwing something in the garbage. So don't mind me. Let that down. There you go. Get a little piece of something on there. That's not good. There you go. So like I was saying, what's your favorite time of year? Leave a comment. Let me know. Kind of interesting to know what my viewers are looking forward to. You looking forward to Thanksgiving? Are you looking forward to maybe Christmas? Maybe you got a birthday coming up. My birthday's coming up. My birthday's in December. Oh. December, baby. That's me. That's me. Not much of a baby anymore. Except when I stub my toe or I get sick. But that's okay. You're allowed to cry once in a while. Especially when you stub your toe. Who's ever stubbed their toe so bad that it made him cry? That's not nice, is it? So, don't think about that. Think about my painting. You guys subscribed? I really like it if you did. You know, if you hit the like button, and if I get 10 likes on this painting today, then I am going to attempt to paint a black hole. How's that sound? How do you paint a black hole? That's a good question. If I get 10 likes on this painting today, I'm going to paint a black hole. So let me know. Is that something you like me to see? Something you like me to paint, rather? Let me know in the comments. Say, you know what, Mr. Spray Paint, can you please paint the black hole for me? Now I'll say, hey, I got a whole bunch of likes here. You better believe it. So if you want me to paint that, you press that like button. All right? That way I know that you guys are enjoying my paintings. Okay? So you do that. And of course, if you want me to do anything else, if you got an idea, I'd really love to see him paint this. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Because I don't know what you guys are thinking unless you tell me. Right? So, you guys ever wondered How do you paint these trees? I'll show you. I'll do this right here. Go like this. Make sure the top is very skinny. And then you slowly increase the pressure on the brush, whether it be a fan brush or one of these guys. And you got to make sure you have enough paint. We're using acrylic or enamel or whatever. Make sure your paintbrush is loaded. It has to have loaded paint on it. At the very top, you touch very gently. And then you go like this, back and forth. See? Back and forth. Not too hard. Easy, easy. There you go. See that? And there you got yourself a tree. That's how you paint a simple evergreen tree. Go up here. Remember, not all trees are straight as power poles. Those power pole trees, they're something special. They're the envy of the forest. And not too many trees look like power poles, that's for sure. So, when you're painting trees, do your best not to paint power poles, because they're not interesting. I don't think they're interesting at all. They're show-offs, as far as I'm concerned. We don't like show-offs. We want our trees to be like our people, be like our friends and our family, and have them be real, right? Have them be genuine. Somebody you can talk to. Something you know they're going to be there for you. Right. These are more, because of the brush I'm using, these are more of an impressionistic tree. They're not super realistic. I'm going to be getting myself a really good fan brush that I'm going to remember to wash out. Remember to wash that brush out. Because I've been through too many fan brushes where the next day I come by and it's as hard as a rock. Frustrating. But that's okay. Maybe you guys put in the comments, remember to clean your brushes out, Paul. I'll be like, thank you. Yes. I'll go do it right away. Unless, of course, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And we'll have to wait till the morning. But, yeah. You know what I'm saying. Oh, boy. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. You see, you gotta tie in the ground with some bushes and grasses and things like that. Because otherwise, trees just don't look right. They look like they're just kind of standing there on one leg. And that doesn't look right at all. Pull up. Just up a little bit. Up just a little bit. Yeah, little grasses and things standing here and there and there and here, and yeah, a little bit harder push and get a little bit more of a grass. Yeah. So you could go like that and bring it down. And what I will do next, just to surprise you a little bit. Watch this. Big old plastic bag here. And then you gotta get your clear. Make sure I ain't, because that softens up the paint a little bit. Look at that. And then, look at that, eh? See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. And what that does is that diffuses that line that I painted. See? This line right here. Now look at it. Now it's interesting. Now it's interesting. Get in there. Whoa, look at that. See that? That's nice. That's what I like. Excuse me. All right. got some guys off in the distance. Those guys, they don't like the limelight, so they're kind of hiding. There you go. Hey, I'm going to put some over here. Make them look nice on this side too. One thing you got to remember when you're doing paintings is that they are balanced. You always got to be balanced. Everything in life has to be balanced or it just doesn't look right. Can't put a whole mess of trees on one side of the painting without putting a whole bunch on the other side. Right. There you go. See that? Now, gotta decide where I'm going to put my cross. Where am I going to put that cross today? Stand back, look at it. I think right about here. That's where the cross is going to go today. Oh yeah. I think that's a good decision. This is a beautiful message of hope, grace, forgiveness. Yeah, it's like that. Just like that. Something like that. A little bit of grasses here and there. And I got some paint here. I'm gonna try it. See what happens. Interesting color today. It's an interesting color. Yeah, there you go. There you go. As you can see, it's a nice color. I actually use this on some projects of mine. It's one of those hammer paint effects. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now, some black, I'm going to do a path. Do a path. That's going to come like that. Come around. Like that, I think. Not going to be a fancy path. It's going to be more of a soft path today. Yeah, just like that. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. Alrighty. I think that's doing pretty good so far. Well, now, what I want to do next is I think I'm going to use some of that hammered, trim clad hammered. I'm going to do some of that on my path. Kind of match it up a little bit, I think. Match it up a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. See that? Yeah. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Add it all together and what do we have, eh? Yeah, I like this. I really do. Now, as per usual, what I want to do is I want to kill the bug there. I coated them in my clear. Sorry, buddy, but I just don't want you landing on my painting. So, go like that. Right. What this does is it adds some interest to the painting. A little bit of interest to the painting. I hope you can see that. I'm not in your way too much. Me and my big head. Yeah. Me and my big head. Well, gotta put it on my brain somewhere, I suppose. Sometimes I wonder if it's full of cotton candy. I'd live in a head full of cotton candy. Maybe it'd definitely be a party favorite, but it wouldn't last too long, would it? So now I'm going to go over across here. So the light looks like it's pretty much shining from behind and over. So what I want to do, stretch in some lines, interest lines, I like to call them. Kind of makes it stand out a little bit. Yeah. There you go. Keep adding layers, right? Just keep adding more and more and more layers. And then when it's all dry, what I'm going to do is come back with my white pen and I'm going to go over some of these trees. Do a little bit of highlights here and there. Here and there and there and here. Right? See, a lot of times you do this, it adds texture. It may look like a mess, but honestly, there's a lot in life. Nature and all that looks like a mess. That's okay. Messes are a good thing. Messes add interest. I think I'm probably done. What do you guys think? If you like this, if you like what I've done today, and you enjoyed this painting, subscribe, please. Just click on subscribe, and click on like, and share it with someone. Say, hey, I thought you might like to watch this. I really appreciate it if you did. And you know what? If you have any ideas or any advice, any suggestions, put it in the comments. Remember, I need those likes, and I will do a black hole. That's what it was. It was a black hole. I'm going to do a painting on a black hole. I don't think I said solar eclipse before. It's a black hole. I really want to do something like that, but I want to know if you guys want me to do it. So let me know in the comments. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care and have a fantastic day. Bye now.